USA, where one-time titan, Reap the Lost Cause, is coming out of retirement. Bob, what are your thoughts on this?
I think the kid doesn't have a shot in hell. He's been out of the game way too long. He's old. These youth kids today, they don't care about fundamentals. They just go for the throw.
Pacquiao versus Joshua Clottey. Exciting!
He used words like epic.
Back-to-back fourth action from round 1 to 12. What is happening to our sport?
Joshua Clottey lost that fight before he even stepped in that ring. Like, he didn't have a winner's spirit. He didn't carry himself like a champ throughout the whole promotion. Like, y'all saw it on the HBO countdown that they had. Like, he was at the stadium. When everybody was cheering for Manny, what did he do? Walked away. He disappeared because he felt like, you know, like it was not even about him. Even at the weigh-in. Joshua Clottey, yeah. At the weigh-in, they're sitting there trying to stare each other down. They start laughing. You know, he couldn't wait for the fight to be over to, you know, go across the ring and hug Manny Pacquiao. You know, that's his friend. You know, like they got mutual respect, but I didn't, like Joshua Clottey didn't fight like the man that's been blackballed in boxing.
Get those shots off. Joshua Clottey, with just a little work here and there, was able to tag Manny, hitting him some good shots. Showed Manny, you know, he has a tough beard, and he's a tough little dude. And he got a lot of shots off. He's quick. He still has that speed. This is the first fight north of 140 that wasn't stopped. So, you know, this is the first time he fought a black fighter. And we had a lot of different little side issues here tonight, but it was a significant issue nonetheless. He didn't tune up and fight a tomato can. He fought a tough fighter, and he's doing his thing until he fights for
Trying to equate fighters to basketball players before the fight started. And who did we say Manny Pacquiao was? Allen Iverson. We said it was Allen Iverson. And then we was trying to figure out who LeBron James of boxing is, and LeBron James, like, you know, one of our dear friends said, is Manny Pacquiao. He's a freak of nature. He's just a freak of nature. You don't expect a LeBron James, who is 6'8", 270 pounds, to move, jump, have the speed, be the fastest person on the court. You don't expect a small guy coming from such a small weight like Manny Pacquiao to, you know, bring that power to 147, still be the stronger fighter in the deeper rounds, bring the more powerful punch, bring the different skill level. You know, I was one of the people who didn't expect Manny Pacquiao to grow to this level. You know, Joshua Clottey aside, we know about him quitting. He's a live dog in there. I thought Cotto was a live dog. He fought the wrong fight. Clottey's only going to fight the only fight he's going to fight. But we can't take away the fact that this guy beat him 11 rounds to 1, 12 rounds to nothing. He skunked him. That's never happened with
BJ Murray with GuardYourGirlBoxing.com here with Philly's own Leonard Weaver, fullback for the Eagles. How you doing, my man?
Doing good, baby. I'm just living life to the fullest.
How you coming out to support Eddie Chambers?
I'm definitely coming out, man. I met Eddie back, what was it? September, man. We took light to each other, man. We contacted and kind of connected, and I love what he's doing. And obviously, it's a big opportunity, man. And through Anthony Martin, man, I was able to actually be able to connect with him. So, yeah, I'm definitely coming out supporting him, man.
So do you support any other boxers?
No, man. Eddie is actually the first boxer that I was able to meet and actually be in contact with. And so, man, he's the first one I'm going to watch.
Okay. So
I'm looking forward to it, man.
What do you like about his chances in this fight?
Man, the bottom line, he's an underdog. I'm an underdog. I came from a Division II school. All I know is hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, and I'm definitely know he's building on those same things. So he's the underdog right now. Nobody's expecting him to come in and win, and we like that type of competition, so I'm all for that, bro.
Y'all gonna win that chip this season?
You know it, baby. Be watching. Tune in, all right? Tune in, Twitter.
As a whole, has been eating, you know what I mean, for a long time. Well, in the last few years, let's just say, with heavyweight divisions. And I got to pay homage to, you know, the fighters that made this possible for me. The Jack Johnsons, the Joe Lewis's, the Muhammad Ali did the fight through, you know, civil rights and things like that. When it was hard to even get in the ring, let alone, you know what I mean. Not hard to even get, you know, a fair shake in life, let alone get in the ring and have a fair shake. You know what I mean? So I want to pay, you know, homage to them as well. And I want to, like I said, I just want to thank everybody again for coming out and supporting me in this real time when I need it. And I want to go over here and bring the American American dream make it true and win these titles for not only Philly but the U.S.
Right. In a lot of years, and watching the Dimitrenko fight, and I noticed everyone tried to stay back from Klitschko. What did you learn from fighting Dimitrenko? And most importantly, as Leonard Weaver will know, what gives you the confidence to stand in the pocket? Because most guys try to get away from him, but watching Dimitrenko, you only move 6 inches either way. So what did you learn from that fight, and what gives you the confidence to stand in the pocket and be basically unhittable?
Well, I know that was going to be where I was going to be most effective, where I was going to have a chance to unload my arsenal more so than he, on his side. Not giving him an opportunity to hit me back as well, because I'm inside his arms. I'm away from what they say, the tornado. I'm in the eye, you know what I mean, getting out of the way of all the wind and everything. Actually, in this situation, not staying back necessarily, but just using slight movement to the side, different angles, feints, a jab that most people haven't used against Klitschko or Dimitrenko like I did. And that will make it more difficult for them to get anything started. You've got to give them something to think about as you're coming in. You can't just be a situation where you're just standing on the outside and you're trying to get past or just throwing anything. If you're not throwing anything, you're not giving them nothing to worry about. So you got to give them something to worry about, something to look to, something to fear as you're coming in. And I think that's really the key to getting the inside and being able to work with them.
Hey, do you study old fighters and old fights?
Yep. We actually was looking at a fight that I myself see as this kind of fight right here, which was Joe Louis versus Primo Carnera. And it's almost identical size difference. I mean, Carnera is probably a little shorter than Klitschko, but Joe Louis is probably a little smaller than me. And the way Joe Louis did it, a lot of people don't like or say that Joe Louis has great movement. He doesn't move around the ring a lot. He doesn't have to. He moves, a few quick steps here, a few quick steps to here. You know what I mean? Just enough to get out of the way of the offense of the other fighter, and then counter with sharp, very heavy shots.
Joe Louis was about 190. At his head was about 202 pounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Klitschko was 6'7", 6'8".
About 6'6.5".
And two what?
And about 240 pounds.
You're 6 feet tall.
About 6 feet, maybe 6'1" on a good day.
So are you secure in the knowledge that the Joe Louis be the bigger man? Gentleman Jim Corbett beat John L. Sullivan. Mike Tyson was beating a lot of bigger guys.
Yes, sir.
Are you secure in that knowledge when you go into a fight? Do you think the same thing, or is it you just know you're just good enough regardless of size, height, weight, whatever?
Really, I don't. Yeah, honestly, with that, I mean, with what I do in the gym, with the way I train, my movement, my ability overall will fare good against. I don't care if you're 9 feet tall. You know what I mean?
Hey Murray, Guard Your Girl Boxing here with Eddie Chambers. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Working hard as usual. I mean, this is a different kind of hard work today. Dealing with press and things like that, which I do enjoy doing sometimes. Taking a break from killing myself in the gym and preparing for this big fight.
Now is the time. This is the moment that you're waiting for. You started boxing for, and how do you feel about this moment?
I feel it's a long time coming. I've been waiting for it, like you just said, for a whole career. And this is just one of the major goals, man, getting these titles and winning a championship. I mean, don't get me wrong, it seems sometimes surreal that this is happening for me, but it is. And I have to be prepared and ready for it and go out there and take this challenge and grab the bull by the horns and go out there and win these titles.
Do you feel that it's a disappointment that you're not fighting on national TV for everyone to see?
Yeah, to a degree it is a disappointment, but what I'm doing at this point now is trying to set up a situation to where I can be a star. I'm not a star right now. I'm not great right now. I haven't done anything to support that there. But I'm willing to fight the best in order to get to that level. And as long as I got a breath in my body and in this boxing thing, I'm going to work toward being the best, and that's all. It's either being the best or bust, or I'm done.
How do you see this fight going?
It's going to be a great fight. I know it's going to be a very, very difficult challenge. It's going to be something that is the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with. I mean, fighting for a championship and fighting a guy who doesn't like to lose or not used to losing or getting hit is always going to be difficult, especially when he's as big and as strong and as talented and tough as he is.
What do you like to say to your fans out there?
Continue to support me. Watch Klitschko.com. Come March 20th. It's going to be a great fight and a changing of the guards and a new heavyweight champion of the world.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
bang, 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 bang.